Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and I decided that I should maybe stop playing Genshin Impact for 5 minutes and actually at least make a tiny news video about Final Fantasy XIV because we've got a live letter coming up. We've got patch 5.35 coming up, and that's kind of what this video is about today because the patch 5.3 site has been updated with a couple of new screenshots for the upcoming Bozja Southern Front content. Now, some of this is stuff that we already had here, as you can see. We do have the Save the Queen Blades of Gunhildr questline, which is mentioned here. That's going to be your resistance weapon upgrade. Quick little reminder about that. You do not need to do the Bozja Southern Front, or at least do not need to grind it or do any sort of major content there. We don't really know the exact specifics of it. If you do not want to for the resistance weapon questline, it is going to have the option of doing the Bozja Southern Front, or doing something that's more like the classic Zodiac and Anima weapons of old, you know, before the Eureka series of relics that we had. So it is going to be a versatile weapon. However, that's not what's new on the site today. There are a couple new screenshots here under the Bozja Southern Front section. Now, this has been here for a while. Remember, it's going to be battlefield content where we're going to be taking back that castle in the back. And then we have, this is one of the emergency missions that's going to be available while we're there. These are going to be anywhere from 24 to 48 people are going to be participating in these challenges with priority given to the people who actually caused it to appear. There's also a 1v1 of these emergency I forget what they're actually called. I keep calling them emergency missions because of Diadem way back when, but there's going to be a 1v1 as well, and that one's going to be hilarious because people are probably going to die to it a lot in the first few days. Then we have this, which is this is a part of another one of those missions. This one's probably us actually storming the castle and taking it back. And we have this mount, which people are wondering if this comes from the 1v1 or if this is going to be obtainable through some other means. But there's a lot of Type 0 stuff that is present here. In fact, even this mount right here is a Type 0 mount. I always forget the name of the guy. It's like Bashar or something like that. I can't remember his name from Type 0, but it's based on that. And that, I believe, is Broniac. And then we can scroll down. We've got a few extra screenshots down here as well. Well, not there. We need to go down a little bit further. I went past the ones. I want to see if there's any other new ones. No, here are the two other new ones that were up there. But here we have two other pictures of some of the bosses we're going to be fighting. This one was, again, Broniac. We just saw him in one of the screenshots above. So anyone who's a Type 0 fan is likely going to be getting a lot of Type 0 fan service inside of the Bozja Southern Front. However, more interestingly is this picture. Now, that creature in the back we actually saw in the trailer for a brief second. I believe there's like a Dancer LB3 hitting it. And we've been wondering about that creature's origins. Well, the man standing in front, we need no introduction because if you've been paying attention to live letters and some of the information we've been getting from the actual Bozjan content, especially out in Gangus, I believe it's called, that should be Lion Sas Helsos, I think is how it's pronounced. I think that's what Ethis said. Lion or Leon, probably Lion because he's a Beastmaster. He is our first ever look at what a Beastmaster entails, or at least our first real confirmation of one. It has been said that the 4th Legion, which we are going up against, does use Beastmasters, and that this shouldn't be that much of a surprise. So, being that the person who is in charge of the entire castrum that we're trying to take, the entire fortress we are trying to reclaim, that is almost certainly him right there with his loyal beast in the back. Now, whether or not this means that Beastmaster will be anything more than a limited job in the future, a full job, who knows? We don't really know what their stance is on all of that right now. We don't know. But it's exciting to get another classic Final Fantasy job, especially those of you who played Final Fantasy XI mentioned and at least in some way displayed in Final Fantasy XIV. And with that, I just wanted to go over those quick little tidbits, reminders about the resistance weapon, reminder that Bozja is coming on Tuesday, reminder that he is a Beastmaster, and reminder we will still be making videos. I won't be playing Genshin as much when Bozja comes out because, well, I kind of have to do Bozja. It's going to be a thing that I definitely got to participate in. We're also going to be doing both sides of the weapon quest, so we'll be posting videos on all sorts of stuff over the next week or so keep an eye out for that. Anyway, it is 6 a.m. on the dot. I'm going to get this rendered, posted, and I'm going to go make my morning coffee for my usual live stream. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all in the next video. And reminder, I will be live streaming for the live letter translation tomorrow morning at, I believe it's 4 a.m. Pacific is when it starts. Whatever, schedule's on the lodestone. I'll find it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. And until then, take Take care.